What's going on? Hope everybody doing good. Outside the park today, so my apologies if it get a little noisy. I might hear a car drive by or a plane, but we're gonna get right into it. Today I wanted to talk about energy vampires, right? Energy vampires are also known as people who drain your energy. You feel what I'm saying? You go hang out with these people, and then after y'all done hanging out, regardless if that's physical activity, you just feel hella drained. You very low energy, and you don't understand why, or you might not see in that instance why. Energy vampires, that's why. So in order to deal with these energy vampires, or first of all, in order to spot these energy vampires, start to become aware of who you hang out with, and after you hang out with them, whether or not you feeling charged up and excited and full of life, or whether you feel drained and tired. Take note of that with all the people you hang out with. Next, learn how to set boundaries. Boundaries are very important. Boundaries communicate to others what we will allow. You know what I'm saying? So, a boundary that I used to set, I used to think that every time I got a text, I had to respond right then and there. No matter if I was doing something or in the middle of something, I felt like I had to respond right there. So a boundary that I set is that when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I do is not going to be to check my phone and respond to text messages. I set a boundary like, all right, I'm probably not going to use my phone within the first hour of waking up, or 30 minutes, right? I try to get my morning routine in, which is just like get up, brush my teeth, meditate, read some pages, and then I can get on some electronics or whatever. I usually try to go for a walk too. So get up, meditate, usually go for a walk, work out somehow or some type of way. Usually just go for like a nice long walk or something like that. And then, before I get on my phone and start plugging myself into the world, I try to get myself right. So that's the way you can set boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no either. Like, you got to learn how to say no. Because if you don't, a lot of people will just walk over you. And it's because you're allowing it, You're not saying no. You're not communicating that. And you got to. And if people are giving you a hard time when you're communicating that, when you're trying to set boundaries and they still giving you a hard time, those people are not your friends, and those people do not want what's best for you, and you should remove yourself ASAP, for real. Energy vampires are the type of people who want to be poured into, but they don't want to pour into others, right? So they just want, listen to me, complain, listen to me, blah, blah, blah. Everything is focused on them and not necessarily focused or looked at towards others, These people usually don't try to pour into others like others pour into them. They complain, and they don't want to change things when they complain. You know what I'm saying? They just want to stay stuck in that negative complaining cycle. And you could give them all the solutions, you could give them suggestions and whatnot, and they still finna complain. And that drain your energy, because it's like, what are you supposed to do when people complain to you for hours and you give them solutions and they still don't want to change? It's like, bruh, I'm telling you what to do, or I'm suggesting things for you to do so you can change, but you're not changing your actions but expecting a different outcome. Insanity. Cannot allow that, bruh. Get the complaining shit away from you. You know what I'm saying? Complaining don't do nothing. It don't move shit forward. It don't find solutions. It doesn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you can't sit here and vent every once in a while, whatever. But complaining is just almost staying stuck in that energy, instead of just dealing with it and letting that shit go and all right, what can we do now? Because complaining don't really got nothing to do with the present moment. It's like I'm complaining about what happened, or complaining about shit that hasn't happened yet that I think is gonna happen. But it's usually in the past. It's usually rooted in the past. Energy vampires also feel very, very entitled. They feel entitled to your time, your space, etc. You know what I mean? And that kind of makes sense, because if these are the people who want to be poured into but don't want to pour into others, they feel entitled because it should just be about them and they should get things without having to give things. And that's just not how the universe works. So, you know, they'll learn that sooner or later if they haven't already. You feel me? Energy vampires, they're gonna tell you that you switched up, man. You done changed. Like it's our aim in life to stay the same. You feel me? If you're not changing, you either staying stagnant or you digressing. You going down. You know what I'm saying? If you're not changing for the better. So be aware of that, man. Don't let these folks tell you that you switched up. Changing is not a bad thing. I don't know why it has a negative connotation, but changing is a good thing. And that's probably the only thing that's constant throughout life is change. So get used to that, for real. Yeah, energy vampires are usually selfish, bro. They only see what can be done for them, and they don't see what they could do for others. It's just like, yo, how can I use these people to do what's for me, you know? When it should be like a circle of things. Like, I give to you, you give to me, blah, 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 and it just keeps on going around. So everybody's soul is fed. You feel what I'm saying? So, energy vampires, man. Sorry, you hear this playing. Energy vampires, watch the people who drain your energy. Keep the people who charge you up and you feel energized after hanging out. Keep those people very close to you. You feel what I'm saying? And start to eliminate the folks who make you feel drained, who don't want to pour into you, who don't take the time to hear you out when you hear them out. You know? Start to peep that and just see who is on what. You know what I mean? And then move accordingly. Set those boundaries. Boundaries are not selfish. Boundaries are showing that you love yourself, right? You respect yourself enough to set boundaries, because there's things that you have to prioritize that you need to get done or get accomplished. And you have to set boundaries in order to do that. Nobody else is gonna set boundaries for you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at some point in life, you're gonna have to learn how to set boundaries, because if you don't, either a situation or something is gonna come up that's going to push you to make boundaries, or, you know, you're just gonna kind of stumble into it yourself, you know? Or you might see other people who like, damn, that's how they getting treated. I might need to set that boundary. So we can learn from ourselves. We can learn from other people. Either way, the lesson of setting boundaries will be learned. So just try to peep it early, man. Get these energy vampires away from you and keep that love close. And keep the people who feed your soul very close to you. This is very important. Your environment is very important. You know, they always say the 5 people you hang around the most are the, you know, you'll become the 6th person like them. It's a fact. It's a fact. So pour into people who want to pour into themselves and pour into others, and who are focused on the good things in life, the positive, the love, you know, not complaining and being pessimists and shit like that. So energy vampires, watch out, because they lurking in the nighttime and in the daytime, for real. But I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for stopping by. Like this, subscribe if you would like, and let me know in the comments, man, some stories about y'all run-ins with energy vampires, how y'all cut energy vampires off, how do y'all notice them, how do y'all peep them from a mile away, you know what I'm saying? But until then, we're gonna keep preserving our energy and not letting these vampires take it from us, yo. Love, set boundaries. It's okay to say no. Till next time, peace, peace. Keep your head up.